We got it. After weeks of waiting, Stranger Things finally dropped the official teaser for the final season. You saw the lightning, the chaos, 11 back in action. But blink, and you missed half the story. Seriously, you need to rewind this trailer at least 5 times because in under a minute it's loaded with secrets, winks, and even clues about who might not make it out alive. Let's break down every Easter egg you missed in the most cryptic Stranger Things drop yet. First things first, let's start with the obvious. Vecna is back. As soon as the trailer opens, we see glimpses of the Upside Down pulsing like it's alive. But then boom, there he is, standing in all his glory or infamy. In one quick frame, we see the shape of the lightning crack behind him. It mirrors the Mind Flayer's spiral form from Season 3. Not a big deal, you say? Well, think again. This could hint at a deeper connection between Vecna and the Mind Flayer than we imagined. Remember, both creatures have mental powers. They can influence people's thoughts and manipulate their fears. But how are they linked? Are they different forms of the same entity? Could the Mind Flayer be Vecna's alter ego when he was human? Or perhaps they share a common origin, both born from the dark side of Hawkins National Laboratory. Either way, Netflix is teasing that they might team up, which could spell disaster for Hawkins. Can you imagine a 2-part villain for the final season? Double trouble? Double danger? But let's move on. There's more to unpack. Now let's shift our attention to a shadowy figure lying on a hospital bed. At first glance, it's hard to tell who it is, but some eagle-eyed viewers quickly noticed a familiar blue jacket. It's Max's. And as the camera pans away, we catch a glimpse of something even more chilling, the faint movement of her eyes. Is she awake? Still trapped in Vecna's mindscape? Still fighting for control over her own mind? This is a crucial moment in the trailer because it raises a lot of questions about Max's fate. Is she still alive, or has she succumbed to the darkness? If she is still alive, why hasn't anyone noticed? And if she's trapped, how will she escape? Fans have already started debating whether Max will make it out of this alive. Considering her character arc in Season 4, it would be fitting for her to overcome this challenge and reclaim her life. However, stranger things have happened in this series, and given the show's knack for plot twists, nothing is guaranteed. Perhaps this is where her journey ends, a silent sacrifice to protect those she loves. Only time will tell. In the meantime, let's dive into another mysterious scene in the trailer. 11, pale and isolated, sits in a room with a flickering light. A bloody nose adds to her distressed appearance. Her eyes glow ominously, suggesting a surge of power within her, but it's her surroundings that truly captivate. You see flashbacks to her time in the lab, particularly a haunting image of a wall covered in numbers, and the chilling subject 010 written on the back. This detail is crucial. It shows that 11 is not the only child with abilities. In fact, she might not even be the first. This opens up a whole new can of worms. What happened to those subjects? Are they still out there? And how does Subject 010 fit into all of this? Could this person be the key to 11's past and present, holding answers that could change everything? Now, let's turn our attention to a seemingly mundane object that takes center stage in the trailer. Will's drawing pad. For those unfamiliar with Will's character, his artistic talent has been a significant part of the show, often foreshadowing or symbolizing events that unfold later. His drawings are not just pretty pictures. They're a window into his mind, a reflection of his fears and insights into the Upside Down. In this particular scene, Will draws what appears to be a gate, but not just any gate, a star-shaped one. Why a star? It could be a nod to the very first portal that 11 opened in Season 1, a full-circle moment that connects the past, present, and future of the series. But it's the context that makes this drawing eerie. Remember, Will has a special connection to the Upside Down. He was trapped there for an entire season, lost and alone. His drawings often depict elements of this alternate dimension. So this latest piece is more than just art. It's a warning, perhaps, or a premonition. It could signal that the Upside Down is evolving, becoming more active and potentially expanding beyond Hawkins. Just the thought of the chaos that could ensue if the portal expands globally is enough to give anyone goosebumps. Next, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the big question on everyone's lips. What is the deal with this clock? We see it several times throughout the trailer, each time counting down. At first glance, it seems like a simple ticking clock, adding a sense of urgency and suspense. But when you consider the broader context, things get interesting. Is a recurring theme in Stranger Things. Each season builds on the last, creating a continuous narrative thread. The clock could symbolize more than just the passage of time. It could represent the countdown to a major event, a climax that will change everything. But what exactly does it mark? The end of Hawkins, the end of the world. Or perhaps something more ambiguous, the end of innocence, the end of childhood. The final season is set a few months after the events of Season 4. The kids are older, facing challenges that test their resilience and courage. The clock could serve as a reminder of the innocence they're leaving behind as they step into the unknown. Finally, let's delve into the final twist, the secret that could redefine the entire series. Now remember the strange glitch effect we mentioned earlier in the trailer? It's the doors closing, the clocks reversing, the lightning flashing backward. These aren't just random shots. They're carefully crafted sequences that suggest a disruption in the timeline. But why enter the theory? What if the final season isn't just a battle between good and evil? What if it's a time loop? Imagine this. Vecna's ultimate goal is not just to control the Upside Down. It's to reshape reality. By rewriting the timeline, he could erase the events that led to his downfall and reshape the world according to his will. This theory aligns with Vecna's desire for control and his obsession with time. It also provides a compelling explanation for the trailer's strange glitches. They're not just stylistic choices, they're visual cues pointing to a fractured timeline. Will the characters realize they're stuck in a loop? How will they break free? And will they succeed before it's too late? This theory adds a layer of complexity to the final season, turning it into a race against time quite literally. It's a concept that Stranger Things has hinted at before, but never fully explored. And with the final season on the horizon, it's a theory worth pondering. So there you have it. Trailer for Stranger Things 5 is a treasure trove of hidden details and potential clues. From Vecna's return to Eleven's mysterious drawings, every frame is loaded with meaning. Let's see if you caught all of that on your first watch. Hit like if your brain just exploded. Drop your favorite clue in the comments, or your boldest theory for who doesn't survive. Subscribe because Stranger Things 5 is coming, and it's going to break more than just Hawkins.